Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You're loved, celebrated and appreciated. All right, today I want us to take a look at Burkina Faso and then Ibrahim Traore. The impact he had created just 2 years after taking over the mantle of leadership of the Burkinabes. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is that when he came in, there were a lot of, what do you call it? Discrimination from people. A lot of civilians were not happy that he came up. They insult him that he came with a gun. He's not democratic, mind you. I don't know if that video is up here. It's about democracy, if democracy is good for Africa or not. But the truth is that when Ibrahim Traore came to power, when Goita came, when Tiani came, the Sahel was heated. It was the news that the whole world carried. It shook the world, and they are still shaking the world, by the way, for good anyway. So people were like, those who came in with guns cannot rule because they do not know how to rule. They are not trained to rule. They are trained to fight in the battlefield. They are not trained to rule people. And these Sahel leaders have proved the world wrong for the years that they have been in power. Now, I'm talking about Burkina Faso specifically because his own was met with a lot of, one, they said he was too young. He had no idea of leadership, and see, a lot of things from left, right, center. A lot of Africans were against this man, and they were still against this man. So when I stumbled upon this, I said I'm going to bring this here for us to listen to, because we are always talking about oh, they are not democratic, they cannot rule. Your own democratic leaders in your countries, various countries, what good have they done to their citizens? We have seen a lot of democratic leaders who just sit there, take out money, go build cathedrals. No, not building, they do foundation of cathedrals that turn into swimming pools. For how much? And this young man is doing what a lot of African democratic leaders cannot do for 4 years. This young man had done it within 2 years that he has been in office. Mind you, it has not been easy for Ibrahim Traore. So don't think that when you see him come out, talk, smile, make the whole thing look like it was easy. It's easy. No. This very man had about 15 assassination attempts on his life. This is a man with a wife and children. Attempted assassination. 15 times they tried to kill him. You see? And most of these assassinations are from those who are even close to him. Those who are close to him. France paid them to kill him. At first, they tried to take over, so it would be like a military takeover. Later, when they saw that it was not working, they targeted his life directly. So it has not been easy for Ibrahim Traore as well. He had gone through a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulty, and in the midst of these challenges and difficulty, he is still making things work out. More than those who claim they are democratic leaders who are seated there. What have they done with their democracy? We don't know. So I said I have to bring this up for you here so that you see that it's not by democracy, it's not by being democratic. If you have a heart for your people, you love your people, you can go all in and you do everything for them to survive. If you don't have your people at heart, if you like be a democracy leader, be a military leader, you will still not be able to do anything. The military leaders of the Sahel at this time have proven to us that it's not by military leadership or democracy leadership. It's by you having the heart to serve your people. It's by you having your people at heart. So do our leaders have us at heart? This is a question you need to ask yourself before you begin to condemn. Ibrahim Traore is a tyrant. Ibrahim Traore is what? Let's listen to this and then we'll take it up from there.
The impact Burkina Faso have made. And we are seated here and we were talking nonsensical madness against that. He's a coup maker. He took gun and came to power. Those of you who have not taken gun, what have you been able to achieve? A month ago, this young man commissioned a tomato factory, $12 million. You people said you were building a dam with $12 million. Where is the dam? Where is your dam? This young man is a sensible human being. Sensible human being. And he is working. The people feel he is some kind of an idol. The work where oma uniska obekum onem obebo wutiri mutu. He will shoot you in the head. Try and chop money in the government of this young man. Yeah. And we allow somebody with a gun to come close to our president. Soldier for the police for an independence square. We are not chumododo. You are too much hypocritical people. Ah, young man, Kosuya Wajuma. Continue your work. Tiana and Kikane. A young man can build tomato factory, build schools. He has shut his doors. Someone say ECOWAS. I didn't care about your ECOWAS. Now, look at. A leader comes and invites this young man. He's seeing that this young man. But you're imagining too fast. I haven't said, I am only pointing my head. Sorry, Apple.
Her Majesties, recently, Ibrahim Traore visited Ghana for the inauguration of the president of Ghana. A lot of people started bringing up some issues that were not issues at all. Like, even, I think the BBC took that information and one of you sent it to me. Abigail, look at what BBC is saying about Ibrahim Traore, that he is meeting the president of Ghana with a gun. But when he went to Putin, he wasn't having a gun. See, the mainstream media will always try their best to look for something. Just to, they want to spoil everything about this man. So they are trying everything to make it look like there is something else going on.
Ibrahim Traore was in Ghana. Sparked a lot of news. Now, a lot of people were saying, why was he allowed to bring gun and then bringing his personal security? Those are things that President Mahama is okay with. France is making every move for those countries to come back to democratic government so that they can have influence on those countries. Countries like Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso that have military government, they have an alliance called the Sahel. Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore only traveled within those nations because when he goes out of those countries, it's likely that the West, like US, France, they can attack them or they can arrest them. So he only traveled outside the Sahel nation once to Russia, a BRICS nation, right? He went to Russia to meet President Vladimir Putin. When President Mahama won the election, a statement was sent that they will be sending delegation to the inaugural ceremony, not the president himself going there. Before that, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, that's the previous government in Ghana and Burkina Faso, were not in good terms. Why? Because sometime back in the year 2023, the president of Ghana went on an invitation to the United States of America, and in a meeting with the security of the US, he made mention to Anthony Blinken that they, the nation of Ghana, they are worried of Vladimir group, a military group in the southern part of Burkina Faso, that is the northern part of Ghana. So that is a security threat to the nation of Ghana. So it's like you are going to report your neighbor to the US. Burkina Faso was not happy with that statement. It took Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to send a delegation to Burkina Faso to go and apologize to them. But even after the apology, they were not happy with that statement. Former President John Dramani Mahama, during his campaign, made mention of that.
We know what is happening in Burkina Faso. Indeed, we should be working closer with our comrades in Burkina Faso. Unfortunately, this government has created some tension between us and Burkina Faso because our president went and opened his mouth too wide. You saw the video. He went and was doing conconsa about your neighbor. We all are here. We are suffering. America called you small, and you are so excited, and then your neighbor, you are doing conconsa about him. And so it has created some diplomatic tension. He went there and went and apologized, but still is not the best. So when government changes, we have to go and talk to our neighbors, because we must work together.
And so, because Ibrahim Traore have a gun on him while he went for the inauguration, it has become a problem. This was a man who is a soldier and he moved among civilians. You don't know what will happen at any point. If you saw the crowd of people who were dragging just to see him, like some people came with gifts. See, some came with gifts. They were struggling to give Ibrahim something. And you know that kind of a feeling, he was shy, he was bringing his head down. People were struggling, if not for the bodyguards around him. Just imagine an enemy of his. Just imagine, because of course, France can do anything. France can use anything at any point. At that moment where it was a crowd, you wouldn't know where it's coming from. What if something happened? So he is right to go in there with a protection. It's not because he have an issue with John Mahama, no. But BBC wanted to make an issue out of it. Some mainstream media wanted to make an issue out of it. And anyway, what they are looking for, they never get it, because the way the Ghanaian youths were so happy for Ibrahim Traore, you would think that it was Ibrahim Traore that was being inaugurated. You would think that this is the man of the season. This is a man, age-wise, is not up to to drag positions with these leaders, West African leaders. But he is doing something that is shaking the world at his age, at the little time frame that he had gotten to rule his people, or to lead as a leader of Burkina Faso. He had done a lot for the Burkina Faso. Like I told you, they go to the street where his picture is and they go to hug his picture. This is how far things are. Like, those who do this are not even those in the cabinet. These are lay people on the street hawking and selling their things. When they see his picture, they go clean it, they go hug the picture to show you how happy they are with their president. This is exactly the effect of Ibrahim Traore on his home country, on his home continent, and I tell you, everywhere is feeling it. If Ibrahim Traore enters any country, the continent right now, everybody will forget their president and run after Ibrahim Traore. Why? Because they know that he is doing the right thing. He is that wind of change that they want. And he's also pushing to the leaders, be like Ibrahim Traore. We want you to be like Ibrahim Traore. So it's a positive wind of change in the motherland that we should appreciate and pray that he keeps living and nothing happens to him. In short, nothing will ever happen to him again until he has accomplished his mission here on planet Earth. And that is to liberate the motherland, which he's going to do. So I just feel like showing this to you today because a lot of you were criticizing at first, initially when he took over. Many of you do not believe in him. And then look at how things has changed. And from the beginning, I told you I believed in these guys. And of course, they have been making me proud. And I'm so happy that the Sahel is what it is today. And that's why I could boldly tell you that this is what I said from the beginning, and it is happening. And of course, joy fills my heart. And that's why you see I'm always happy whenever I talk about the Sahel and I talk about Ibrahim Traore. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay safe, stay positive, always majesties. Bye for now.